Hi students, in this video we are going to learn exercise number 8.2, question number 1. It's all about your table values. So how to write the table? I have uploaded one more video to write the shortcut. You can see that. I will be giving in the description box. So this is a table value for the special angles. So only 3 I have written. So the remaining cosecant theta and secant theta and the cot theta. It will be the reciprocal of sin, cos and tan. So the value will be reciprocal to find your cosecant, secant and cot value. Just a reciprocals. Now if you know the table, this exercise is nothing. We can write it very fastly. So here the first value what we need is sin 60 degree. Sin 60 degree value is root 3 by 2. Write it root 3 by 2. And cos 30 also will be the same because sin and cos are complementary angles. Always 60 and 30 will be the complementary. It will be the same. By looking at the table, cos 30 also root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 here also root 3 by 2. Write it root 3 by 2. And we need sin 30 degree. Sin 30 degree value 1 by 2. And cos 60 degree they are asked you to write. Cos 60 also it will be 1 by 2 only because they are complementary angles. 30 and 60 will be the same value. 1 by 2. So first we need to multiply these two numbers like this. Then we have to add. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. And 2 2s are it will be 4. Plus here 1 1s are 1. Denominator 2 2s are 4. Since both the denominators are same, take one common denominator. So the numerator will become 3 plus 1. So the answer will be 4 by 4. 4 by 4 if we cancel the answer is 1. So 1 is your correct answer. We'll move on to the next problem now. So here we have given the question 2 into tan squared 45. That means 2 will be written as it is. Tan 45 degree. So tan 45 degree is 1. So here the square is there, that will be 1 square. Plus cos 30 square. Cos squared 30 and cos 30 square both are same only. You just write the value of cos 30 then square it. Cos 30 value root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 the whole square. Minus sin squared 60. Sin 60 value also root 3 by 2 square. So root 3 by 2 the whole square we can write. So this is a plus root 3 by 2 square. This is a minus root 3 by 2 square. So these two will get cancelled easily. So 2 into 1 squared value 1 1s are 1. So 2 1s are 2. 2 is your correct answer. We'll move on to the next problem now. So it's only one about the table values. So cos 45 degree is the first value. So look at the table. Cos 45 degree is 1 by root 2. So the numerator will become 1 by root 2. Denominator secant 30. Secant is nothing but cos reciprocal. Since cos 30 is root 3 by 2, secant 30 will be 2 by root 3. Secant and cos are reciprocal. Cos value should be reciprocal for finding secant. Here secant 30 they are asking. So cos 30 value should be reciprocal. Root 3 by 2 means here 2 by root 3 should come. Same way cosecant 30 we want. Cosecant is a reciprocal of sine. So sin 30 should be reciprocal. So 1 by 2 is the sine value. For cosecant it will become 2 by 1. Just write it 2 by 1. So here we need to take the LCM. So the numerator you keep as it is. Denominator for root 3 and 1 the LCM will be root 3 only. So 1 into 2 2. 2 into root 3 will be 2 root 3 we have to write. Now the denominator whenever we are having this is called actually complex fraction. We have numerator, denominator. Denominator term also we have a fraction. So the fraction you should take it to the numerator. It will become reciprocal. How it will be means numerator you just write as it is. Multiple by this denominator term alone it will become reciprocal. That is root 3 by 2 plus 2 root 2 we have to 2 root 3 we have to write. Now the next step we can multiple now. First 1 into root 3 will be root 3 divided by first the root 2 should multiple with the 2, that is 2 root 2 plus 2 into root 2 root 3 multiplication 2 into root 6 you will be getting it. So after this we are going to do the simplification alone. Since we have some root number in the denominator we have to go for the rationalization. So before going to the rationalization, denominator having 2 as a common term, we just take it outside. We have root 2 plus root 6. Root 2 plus root 6 we are having. Now we have to multiply and divide by the number which, if this number is a plus number, we have to multiply and divide with the minus number. If it is a minus number, we have to multiply and divide with the plus number. That is called actual conjugation. During addition, if you are changing the place, nothing will happen. So root 2 plus root 6 can be written as root 6 plus root 2 also. Why I am changing means during a squared minus b squared formula, you will not get the minus term. So while you are doing, you will understand. So here we have root 3. Actually 2 into root 2 plus root 6 plus root 2 we are taking. Now this one we need to vanish. So what we should do is, we have to multiply and divide by root 6 minus root 2. Here also root 6 minus root 2 we are multiplying. Now the numerator, root 3 should be multiple with root 6 and root 3 should multiply with root 2 also. So numerator will become root 3 into root 6 minus root 3 into root 2. Root 3 multiply with both the terms. Denominator, this 2 will come as it is. This term will become a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b always. So we know the formula. Here for a reference I am writing. A squared minus b squared always written as a plus b into a minus b. So this is what we got now, a plus b, a minus b. The answer will become a squared minus b squared. So here my a is root 6 square minus b is root 2. So root 2 squared we can write. Square and square root will get cancelled. Square and square root will get cancelled. So 6 minus 2 we are getting 4. Suppose you would have taken 2 first, means you will be getting the minus, and again we have to change the place for the numerator. To avoid this only, we are taking big number at the first. So here square and square root will get cancelled like this. Now the remaining terms, here in the numerator we have this one, root 6 is given. Root 3, root 6 can be written as root 3 into root 2, because 6 can be split into 3 2s are, minus here root 3 into root 2 can be written as root 6. Why I am splitting this, why I am multiplying this means, here we have one root 3 already outside. Since we are separating this term, root 3 into root 3 will give you 3. That's why we have taken outside. Divided by 2 into 6 minus 2 we are getting. Now here root 3 into root 3 will give you 3 root 2 minus this root 6 by 2 into 4. 6 minus 2 will give you 4. So the final answer, 3 into root 2 minus root 6 divided by 8. So under conjugation we are finding this final answer. That's all students. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, subscribe our channel for more videos.